And welcome everyone back to Totalwar. This is Scouts of Entertainment here. Welcome to another Reforged replay. And before we get started, if you'd like to send me through other Reforged replays or other Total War replays, there's now links on the screen and in the description below. There's also a PayPal option, Subscribe Star, Patreon, and Stream Manager donation link in the description below if you'd like to support my channel and like the work I do. However, if that's not an option for you, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about the battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's get in with the replay. So today's replay comes from a fellow YouTuber, Totalwar 1. He's on the attacking team, and he's commanding the realm of Mordor. We have some Adunium Shadowbows here, some Sauron's Will 2 units, love those guys, really good for cutting through enemy defenses. This doesn't do too well under javelin fire, missile fire, so make sure they're protected maybe with Orc Fodder or other light tier units, stacked as a meat shield. Although Rangers are firing on them, they'll tend to be okay actually. They do have good armor values. Next we have some Temple Guard here, armor piercing unit. Really love these guys, good for taking down enemy elite cavalry as well. Next we have some Temple Executioners, Bulldogs of Durthane, good morale boosting unit, like the Cave Troll drummers almost I hear. We have some Nazgul, generals in that unit. We have some Minas Morgul Chosen, 2 units there. Moradon Infantry, couple units there. Some Olvarkai, Moradon Archers, couple units. And some Orc Fodder. Obviously be careful with the Minas Morgul Chosen as I say that, because I have seen them break at a unit of 100 when they've been unsupported, so make sure they've got plenty of support when you send them in. Don't send them in alone, they will not last too long apparently, from my experience. His ally is Khan, commanded by just an Orc, who I haven't seen before but I haven't seen in a while, so it's good to see him again. We have some Nomadic Infantry, some Somatic Raiders, 2 units. We also have some Variag Bowmen, I think 2 more units there. And some Nomadic Infantry, so a lot of Archer units here from Justin Orc. We have some Nomadic Light Infantry next behind them. Some Brotherhood of the Spear next, love these guys. We have some Nomadic Light Infantry. We have some Neuron Footmen, some Nomadic Marauders, a good Javelin unit to bring. We also have some Variag Warriors, who also have a deploying stakes ability too. One of the few units in Reforged that can do that, that's not an Archer unit. Next we have some Neuron Footmen, 2 units as I said. Some Neuron Storm Guard. Some Brotherhood of the Sword. I like these guys too, because they remind me of the samurai of old. We have some Brotherhood of the Axe, so he's gone Brotherhood heavy, I like that. We have some Variag Warriors again, and some Nomadic Marauders, so good army there for Khan. No artillery yet, but there it is, the Dragon's Breath Cannon. We have Rune, commanded by Czech Norris. I'll come back to that in person. We have some Camul's Chosen here, some Loic Scion Rim, a couple of units I think. Some Camul's Shadow Guard. 2 units there, Variag Mercenaries, Bath Club Tribesmen, Dragon's Wrath Crossbowmen, some Eastron Crossbowmen, not armoured up, Loic Fire Grim, couple units there, the cannon as I said, and 2 units of Eastron Warriors, not armoured up. And that comes to the final attacker, Harad, commanded by Dark Reaper, _Death. I don't know why that is, but Dark Reaper Death sounds better. He's got some Haradium Archers, I think couple units there, some Trollmen of Harad, Demons of the Desert, Moab Berserkers, couple units there. Moab Warriors, couple units. Dismounted Shepherd Guard, armoured up, I might add, 2 units there. Some Haradium Spearmen, Saffron Pikemen, some Moab Beast Tamers, 1 unit there it seems. Maybe I do know why I put _Death so I could use the name. I think I commented on about every attacker there is. Oh, this couple units actually over here belonging to Czech. He's got some Loic Gamp Rim, Variag Mercenaries, and more Loic Gamp Rim. Okay. We come to the first of 3 defenders. And we have Umbar, commanded by Dirty Dan, who I haven't seen before, so if you're new Dirty Dan, welcome. We have some Corsair Blackguards, 2 units there, good Javelin unit, but remember, after you find them once, you've got to deselect your enemy and then reselect your enemy, or they'll just fire once and charge straight in, and you'll lose all the remaining Javelin fires, so watch out for that. You've got to be on top of them when you use them. Next we have some Balacath Marksmen, got there in the end, 2 units. Some Balagar Footmen, couple units there. Adunium Shadow Guard, 2 units. Some Balacath Shield Bearers, couple units there. And 4 units of our Karandas Legion. And some Harvesters of Casimir. I struggled a little bit there, bear with me. I think we could see some Corsair Crossbows or some Casimir's Rangers, but they're hidden at the moment, so we'll keep an eye out for them later. Next defender. is Dol Amroth, commanded by Last Shadow. Well, I have seen before, but again, haven't seen in a while, so welcome back to the channel. You've got some Tier 10 Marksmen, 2 units, some General Archers, a couple of units there, some Belfast Marines, 2 units, some Catapult. We have some Edhelm Men-at-Arms, Haven Guard, Dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan, Edhelm Men-at-Arms. This unit is not armoured up. Good opportunity to show you the difference, sorry. This unit is not armoured up, this unit is armoured up. You can clearly see the chest plate. And the helmets are relatively the same, actually. Yeah, I thought there was some difference in the helmets, but apparently not. So yeah, we've got the breastplate and we've got the shoulder plates. That's how you tell the difference. Looks like he's just got the 1 unit there. We have some Black Swan Renegades, 2 units there. Another unit of Edhelm Men-at-Arms, armoured up. Parrot Hill Champions, mixed feelings about these guys. We have some Dornell Pikemen. Haven't seen the Parrot Hill Champions do that well in any battle that I've seen be brought to bear, so maybe this will be the day, we'll see. Dornell Pikemen next, Edhelm Halberdiers, 2 units there. And we come to the final defender. We're almost there, guys. Hopefully my voice holds out. Oh, where is it? Apparently it's supposed to be here. Am I blind or something? There it is. Okay, we have Gondor, commanded by MSQ2. He's got some Pelican Marines here, along with some Gondor Militia. We have some Gondor Archers armoured up all the way. Some Gondor Spearmen, not armoured up at all, this is your basic model. We have some Citadel Guard, looks to be more Gondor Spearmen. Some Axemen Losnak, armoured up all the way. And that's all I can see there, but there's definitely other units I haven't called out yet, that are probably there that I would like to tell you are there, but I can't. Okay, next we have some Gondor Spearmen, coming in for a closer look, obviously. Again, not armoured up. Citadel Guard, Pelican Marines, Gondor Archers. We have some Mithrandir's Retinue. We have some more Gondor Archers, more Gondor Militia, and some Veterans of Skilliath armoured up all the way. And I think that's it that I can see. Keep an eye out for other additional units, probably some Rangers as well, Ithilien Rangers. But that's it, guys. So I'll get this replay started. Enjoy! Now we will do a small cut here, as usually there's a grace period allowed for this player to race across that ramp and try and join his allies to defend it. Rarely have I seen a player try to actually camp up here on the hill and use that as a high ground. It is a good defensive position. I have seen that used in the past, but very rarely actually. Because you can go actually all the way to the top as you just find it quickly, and then we'll skip to the battle. We also see some Marksmen of King Andros up here, which we would have missed entirely. Along with some Axemen of Losnak. I'm sure MSQ2 left them here by mistake. And you can also go as far as up here. All the way up here. Unfortunately, you can't snipe your enemy down there. But, we'll come back to the battle soon. See you then. Alright guys, we are back and we are about to be underway here. MSQ2, I am very impressed, raced over here from all the way on the other side. And has taken up the defense at the rear entrance to Tol Falas. We also got Gandalf charging in, although it's a pretty poor charge. He didn't really leave himself any space. And another mistake I noticed is that he didn't actually start firing his Gondor Militia until Harad had just crossed this bridge. Like, he was crossing the bridges before, and the Gondor Militia were here, but they weren't firing before. And now they've been caught out of position, and they're exhausted. And now they're dropping like flies. He's got to pull them back, allow Gandalf's unit to try and outflank the Haradrim Spearmen, take him out from the sides. He's just got to give his cavalry some room to breathe here. Maybe he'll pull back the Gondor Spearmen as well. We also got Haradrim Archers that could be very exposed here to the Gondor cavalry. But again, he's just got to pull back. He's got to get his cavalry in there before the Haradrim Archers have a chance to really target this cavalry down. But it looks like MSQ2 is pulling back, and I think that's a mistake. Look at the Haradrim Archers firing at him right now. These guys are armoured up too. You can upgrade the armour of the Mithrandir's Retinue, I believe. See, he's making the same flanking manoeuvre 3 times, and it looks like Reaper was more than prepared for it, but fortunately for MSQ2, his spearman of 100 units broke on him. That is horrible. I'm sure he's devastated. Well, he's devastated when he saw that. We've got some more Heritage Marchers coming in. And they're broken. Oh, geez. Reaper's units are breaking on him left and right here. That is shocking. Like, they were doing alright. Now this unit's he's got to learn from his mistake. He can't charge in. He's got to fall back. Okay, fortunately for him, that was a bad charge by the Defender's Red Shin, but he's got to run. He's got to get these guys out of there. They're shaken. And they're winded now. We've got Varag Mercenaries on the way, but this could be bad. Dark Reaper could lose a lot of men in one go here. Up to 500. And get very little from it. I thought Reaper's charge in at first was really good. I mean, he caught MSQ2 out of position. His forces seemed to be doing okay, and then all of a sudden we got a mass chainring on our hands that just annihilated his force. Now hopefully his archers here turn around. And MSQ2 doesn't stick around. Because these guys will fall back to his main force and then reform and he'll get them back. But yeah, I feel for Dark Reaper there. He lost a lot of men. And he didn't do anything wrong. His forces just bailed on him pretty much. Now what happened there? What was that? Was that the rune cannon hitting something and then bouncing and deflecting in a serious way, or what? Yeah, where's the cannon? Where's Rune anyway? I thought Rune might be back here, but yeah, he is. He is. But his cannon isn't here. That I can tell. Well, unfortunately Reaper's confidence will be shattered by that first assault, so he'll be very reluctant to dive back in again. So, check, that's had a couple units here, but not too many. The rest of his force is over here, it would seem. Belgian footmen being targeted, but they're in loose formation. I'm seeing some runic forces, but I'm not seeing the cannon anywhere. Okay, there's Totalwar moving up. So it's 7 to 2%. Promising start for the defenders for sure. Totalwar sending his Orc fodder. He's using him as a meat shield. Doranil archers here. They're firing in. But they're trying to target the Moron archers. Like, Last Shadow did not take the bait. But the Orc Fighters just doing what they do best. Take the bullet. And they don't appear to be impeding all of the accuracy of the Moron archers, which is a good thing. But Total probably should be targeting the Doranil archers. He'll get secondary hits on the men-at-arms for sure, but he's got to be shooting at the force that's shooting at him to try and survive longer. Like he's doing that now. It looks like he has switched targets. Like maybe one volley from the Dragon's Breath cannon here would be pretty good. It could carve a pathway through the defenders right here. It looks like Dark's heading back in again. We'll go back to him shortly. Now, Total's actually brought up his Adudium Shadowbows here, I see. Definitely not a good idea. Pull them back, save them for late game, save them for later. We got up here, what do we have up here? Some tier 10 marksmen. So Last Shadow using the terrain well for his archers. But they're useless at shooting targets right here. The pillars here will protect them. But, you know, enemy units that are coming up the ramp like as far as back as here, tier 10 marksmen will have no problem. Great position, great location for them to target. I believe they can reach here, as far as here. But as enemy units get closer, you don't want to fire on them with archers up there. They will not hit them. Now, this is interesting. Okay, Dirty Dan's starting to fire. He was trying to hit some of the Maniac Raiders. So you probably want that. Okay, Very Mercenary's moved up. So check moving up with Dark. Though most of his forces are on the other side. Well, not militia, probably getting a few casualties here. So, you know, good for them. I think they're close enough to fire on the Gondor militia. I mean, the Radium Archers are already doing that. Okay, is that what Chuck was doing? Okay, so Chuck was actually firing maybe the Gondorian Spearmen and trying to get some secondary hits here on the Archers. So good for him, that's the right thing to do. But Gandalf's come back in. He senses weakness. And clearly is weakness. There's nothing protecting these guys. They're still coming. They had their lances out before, but the fact that they got their swords out is a good thing. Well, Southern Pikemen would definitely scare them off. The Black Flag Rim, not so much. Southern Archers targeting the Gondor Militia, they got to stop. They got to probably target the Gondor Spearmen and try and take out these units here. This unit's already half strength, at least. And what have we got up here? We've got Gondor Archers, couple units, Veteran Source Gilead, so there's a lot of firepower there. But they've got to send over enough forces to try and take this little staging area. Get their own archers here so they can return fire on the hilltop here, because you can force the defenders back if you have enough archers to push them back. Which I think the attackers do have enough. Yeah, see, Dark's going in. Check should go in with him. You should send up this unit on the third bridge. I think he's doing that. I'll back over to the other bridge, have a look. Not much going on there. Total's going in with some more on infantry, it would seem. Orcs brought up his the Mac Marauders. No, the Mac Infantry, sorry. Trying to get some kills here. Last Shadow definitely has the easier way of killing. Well, that Numbar's troops alone have had more room to spread out. And that corridor, from personal experience, is a nightmare to cross. You got to send up enough units that prompt them to fire and use up their ammunition. But not so many units that allows them to maximize their kill count on your forces. I mean, you got to get through here and still have enough to sort of take the final citadel as well. So, you know, if you commit everything, you got to make sure that your team has enough as well, because you can't get killed so easily yourself. If you lose too many units and not get enough kills or enough damage on your opponent, the team will suffer later on. You got to work as a team. Now it looks like the archers here finally ran out of ammunition. And same goes for the Bellicate Marksman. That's a bonus for the defenders. Now they can send a few more troops, a few more units, and they won't be under such fire when they approach. And looking at these reserves, we've got mostly infantry here. We've got a few Pelican Marines, which could be a threat to their elite troops. We also have a unit of Bellicate Marksman, another unit coming up. They could be here just to try and weaken reinforcements as they approach. But Last Shadow is now in the way here of Dirty Dan's forces, so Last Shadow needs to move these guys into battle or out of the line of fire from Dirty Dan, because they'll just work against each other without even knowing it. See, that's probably worthy of noting. Dirty Dan Marksman could get some hits on them from there. You got a catapult that's a little too close to that ledge. Well, they're firing. You could lose the catapult if he tries to move it at all at this point. Oh, that was good. That was very good. That slammed into the Edhelm men-at-arms. And the Bellicate Marksman. A lot of good kills there. And check isn't done. There is a full unit though of men-at-arms, and half the unit of this unit men-at-arms. So a nicely placed strike could get a few kills here. Really help with the next wave. We've got the Nomadic Royals are just under a constant barrage of fire here. They're down to 59. They had like 100 more before. They're falling fast. More on infantry acting as a meat shield for now. As long as the Nomadic Royals can unleash all their ammunition before they're killed, they will help Orc, but they're dropping pretty quickly. There's a small gap here too that the Nomadic Royals could exploit. They're idle actually right now, so look, if you're not going to use your javelins, for God's sake, pull them back. Okay, Harad's moved up. Pikemen need to defend the flanks. They've got to make sure they keep the defenders of Retune at bay. To Reaper's credit, Pikemen are trying to do that. But look at them. These units are breaking, they're wavering. And that's despite Trauma and the Harad being here. This unit dismounted Silver Guard is totally exposed. Oh, and they're broken. Got Pelican Marines down to 62. The Trollmen have really good morale. They won't break on you so easily. Boy, Beast Tamers, no, I was going to say doing okay. It's actually pretty even. But saying defeat is almost a certainty. Pelican Marines, I think, firing in. Yep, yeah. But we've got some cover fire there from the Saffron Archers. Czech is trying to cross the third bridge, but really struggling to get through. Yeah, if they can just get some Demons of the Desert here, and get some fire into this Gondor force, that would basically solve all of Dark Reaper's problems. It's a tough ask, but we've got champions in Nafarat here as well. And Axeman Lasnak with the sword upgrade, with the attack upgrade and the shielded upgrade. Not so easy to get through, especially with light to mid-tier units. They might struggle against the champions in Nafarat. Well, it'd probably be an even fight, but up against Lokefire Grim and Warlord Beast Tamers, Axeman Lasnak will do very well. I'm just trying to shoot at them. Yeah, got Wardens against Ethel. I knew I was hearing some body piercing ammunition come in. We got Barrier Mercenaries trying to hit the Mithranda's Red Tune. Now, more Beast Tamers have got to go in first. They're the only spear unit Dark Reaper has. Champions of Nafarat will be annihilated by a heavy Lancer charge, so he's got to make sure they're protected. Got a few more arrows coming in now. The Ashari Stalkers firing in. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Okay, the Ashari Stalkers targeting the Wardens means Ethel. It's not worth it. The Shari's ammo is too valuable and he's hardly getting any hits on them. Like maybe the Pelican Marines, maybe, because they're in tight formation right now. And a nice strike could damage all 4 units in a line. All 4 soldiers in a single rank. Sorry, all 4 soldiers in all 3 ranks. I say 4 soldiers because there's a 4 soldiers 4th rank back here, so in all 4 ranks. I gotta get my wording right. Yeah, arrow to kill ratio is not good. It has to stop. I might use Rag Mercenary ammunition on them, but not Ashari Stalker ammo.
We're under attack.
Alright, head back over to the other side. That attack not going too well. It's 42 to 31 at this point. Here at that marksman. Targeting the pneumatic light infantry. Dunium Shadow Bows down to where are they? Oh, nice! Bit of a risk, but if that hits the sweet spot, this defensive line collapses in an instant. Last Shadow making a critical error here. He's sending a unit of halberds that's directly exposed to the Dragon's Breath cannon. I get why he did it. He's trying to reinforce the line. But if that cannon moves over just a little bit, then this line becomes a killing zone. So, oh, has Czech used all the artillery? Oh, it looks like he has. They're not firing. $45 to $35. Infantry not doing well at all against the halberdiers. See if their marks are getting in really, really close. Probably too close. And the Mac Marauders firing in. Probably getting a lot of sweet kills here. Oh no, Dragon's Breath Cannon is not out of ammunition. You just detach them from it. You can do that. Not a bad idea, especially if you're running low on archers. I'll probably throw the javelins into the big defensive blob myself, but as I say that, the attackers are pushing hard here on the right. And we got Temple Guard here that have used up all their ammunition. Do we have the Nazgul here? No, we don't have the Nazgul here. We've got Oleg High moving up. Defenders struggling a little bit here. And they'll definitely struggle once the Oleg High get in here. The Dragon's Breath crew moved closer to the archers away from the cannon. I don't know why he did that. Nice charge by the Oleg High. Alright, how's Reaper going over here? Has the situation improved at all? That would be a no. He's got 15 Leg Flag Rim here. Ah, Check's going to get him into the Wardens. Drag mercenaries coming in. They broke as soon as they got here. Same goes for the Leg Flag Rim, but there's only 6 of them left. That's not too surprising. Alright, now it looks like Dark Reaper's only hope here is that his allies break through on this side and draw more troops to him and force MSQ2 to pull back his forces so he can cross. The force he has remaining, I don't see him actually winning that battle. We've got Minister Mortal Chosen under relenting fire here from the Pelican Marines. It's not good. You want these guys to last a lot longer. Oh, here we go. Oh, nice work! What a retaliatory strike. Now, Oleg High have charged in to try and silence them. If they're in guard mode, this won't work. However, if they are not, then he's just bought them some time. Now, it looks like Dirty might be trying to use his blackguards. Okay, we've got Temple Executioners moving in. These guys are armoured up. So total contributing a few of his elites already. What we got here? A full unit of Midas Mortal Chosen, and he's retreating them from the line. We also have a Doom Shadowbows in the line, so they've probably used up all their ammunition. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. I don't know why Total did that. Yeah, it's good javelin fire there from Belamroth. Oh, we got Nazgul in the mix. The Nazgul is here. They won't do so well against pikemen. I don't think the Dornal unit has armor. They do have the option for an armor upgrade, I believe. We're about halfway through the battle now. Oh, Kai's still running around the back. Not dead yet. It's pretty good. Oh, there we go. That's a sucker punch. See, you've got attacking forces just standing in the back lines here. You've got to charge them in. You've got to run them into the fight, so that the javelins can't get a line of sight on them. Even Totalwar's Temple Executioners and Nazgul are vulnerable, probably, to those Belfast Marines. So you can see your Total's trying to put more pressure here on the flank, so they can push through to those Marines. They still have ammunition. Brad Bowman, mid-tier archer unit firing into the Belfast Marines. That should either Last Shadow, will be forced to use the ammunition now, or they'll have to pull back. They won't last too long under that fire. We've got a Doom Shield Guard here. Yeah, see, I was afraid of that. I thought that might happen if he moved in that all. Holy smokes, he might actually get this back. He might. Looking at it. Nah, unless he gets them around those pillars, this catapult is essentially knocked out. Marines down to 85. Getting me a friendly fire there on Czech Norris. Yeah, that's good fire there. Straight into the Temple Executioners. They need support though to get through this. Temple Execution is holding their own pretty well here. We got dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan. They have to be charged in now or withdrawn. The Last Shadow should not lead them here. They're being shot at right now by the attackers. Attackers are getting a lot of friendly fire on their own troops. It is 58 now to 53. Shadow Guard backing up the Oak Scion Rim. Got a lot of muscle here in this force. Brotherhood of the Spear backing them up. Temple Executioners looking to outflank the defenders there. They'll try and break through. They sent up, just enough sent up a unit of Varric bowmen to keep this flank busy, so they could relieve the Temple Executioners. They would be more greatly served over here, breaking through this force. Because as you know, we've got Haven Guard here, Knights of the Silver Swan, all really decent elite units here at Bill Emerald. You can see that Temple Executioners are just owning this flank of Bill Emerald. Check Norris again, really trying to press hard through. Your footmen are just sitting around here. They should be sent into the line, but they haven't been so far. It's 60 now, 56. Here their marksmen out of ammunition. Of course, that Blackguard here. See, they threw one volley. The ones that could threw one volley. Now they've drawn their swords out and they will charge into the fight unless you stop them. You must stop them. They're not like the Belfast Serenes. They'll just use up all their ammunition and then do nothing. These guys will fire once, charge in. Lumbar really struggling here. Of course, the Blackguard's under a lot of fire there. Manic Raiders. Alright, how effective will this be? The pillars should protect the attackers here. We'll find out soon enough. It's only a matter of time before they break through. I've got tribesmen. Who will they shoot at? Yeah, they got no target. The pillars are preventing them from doing that. Maybe it was folly to send up another unit of the Corondas Legion. But Dan is setting up more troops. The pillars, for the most part, are doing what I thought they would.
Coming for us.
What was that? The attackers don't have too many forces left in the tank. We've got Eastern Warriors, Brotherhood of the Axe, Storm Guard, and Sword. All really decent units here. It's 65 to 60 here. Bit of friendly fire there. We've got Brotherhood of the Shadows as well. First time we've seen them today. We've got Wanderers and Emerald firing in. About 15,000 frames or so left. So it's far from over. 67 61. Nazgul still in the fight. When Nazgul are supported, you can always rely on them to be there until the very end. They won't do so well on their own, of course, but when they're supported, a lot of troops around them, they'll last pretty much forever. or until all their supporting units are dead. They'll usually be the last one standing. Dark Reaper's still hovering. Most of his army, or what's left of his army, is still hovering in the back on the left side of the map there, between the 2-3 bridges. The SQ2 will be forced to pull back soon. He can't stay there. He'll either gather his forces for the final hill or send them over here. But given that he's still over there, it looks like the attackers are about to break through. Probably pull back to the final hill for a last stand. But, as I say that, a unit with dealing ranges from him had just arrived. What he plans to accomplish though is a mystery. He doesn't have a shot. But they're shooting at something. Could be going after the reinforcements. Oh, he has a great shot here. He's really assisting with this flank. The pillars do offer some protection from that. Okay, there goes Last Shadow's general. We've got Bulldogs of Deathwing here as well, because that's who just killed one of those units. Mirror Stormguard charging in. Now the attackers are going to be desperate. They've got to break through here and get their teeth into the Athenian Rangers. Oh, the Athenian Rangers are out of ammunition. Oh, that's devastating for the attackers. Sorry, for the defenders, rather. The Wanderers and the Emerald should be here, not up there. Now that being said, they're still getting plenty of hits, good kills. I just think they'll get more kills down here than up there. But that's actually open for debate. Could go either way. He's killing them, for sure. Rag Mercenaries can't do anything. This is bloody piercing ammunition after all. Defense is finally starting to crumble. Even though, of course, their blackguards won't resolve too much. Durham Stormguard, he's pulling them out for some reason. That's not a good idea. Wanderers on Enroll having a field day on them right now. That was a mistake from Orc just now. Jeez, look at that. Even there, they're still getting some really good hits on the Stormguard. Oh man, Orc is making a horrible choice here. He's bunched up all these units and the Wanderers and the Emerald are chewing them apart. What's he thinking? Unfortunately, a lot of his troops were butchered there just now. And he's still not charging them in, and they're in an even worse position. But fortunately for him, it looks like the Wanderers on Immortal are out of ammunition. Okay, that was a Mordor general. So Total just lost his general. We got Corsair crossbowmen in a good position. The attackers are still coming, but it's slow going now. Surely Orc would have known that he'd be losing men here. He would see the number of his units decrease and charge them in. I don't know why he's stationing them there right now. They should be in the battle. They're doing no good to anybody except the defenders right now, just standing here. See, he's pulling out his Brotherhood of the Shadows. Brotherhood of the Sword down to 25, and I haven't seen any combat yet. Dan's had enough of that fire, trying to shut down the Belkov Trajan.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Total had him dead to rights, but for some reason pulled back. Shadow saw that mistake, pounced on it, and really made him pay for it. It's now 82 to 70. Got to bring the troops closer to those pillars. Not run them further away. Yeah, crossbows are pretty good for lobbing their bolts. Okay, here goes Orcs General. Things are swinging against the attackers here. Check is still here. Reaper is still reluctant to send up any of his men. MSQ2 has not needed to withdraw any of his men yet, and that's not good here for Reaper. I don't know. Okay, check us cross the bridges, good for him. Although he's up against Harvesters of Casimir here. It's a little bit difficult. Unfortunately, he killed his own men there. Isron Crossbowman. Corsair Crossbowman. Okay, we had a general just fall there. Okay, where are these crossbows going? Oh, could be targeting the Harbingers. Yes. But maybe this did some damage on him, I don't know. But he's going to move up his crossbows and immediately target Dirty Dan's crossbows. Casimir's Rangers used up their ammunition, it would seem. Targeting the Eastern Warriors. Don't know the archers are here. I was just trying to get into the Eastern Crossbowman. Czech should be firing on those crossbows immediately.
It is coming for us.
We got Marksman of Kandros coming in. Wanderers on the Mrodel. What are they going to be firing at, I wonder? Yeah, that does help to a degree, but what are you going to do about dirty dance crossbows? It's tough. Now his Eastern Warriors just broke on him. And now there is nothing between him and his crossbows. He's got to pull him back now, or lose him. You got Brotherhood of the Shadows here. Black Hawk Tribesman is also here, and they still have their javelins out. That was either very good or very bad. Well, Tribesman should help out there. Dragon's Crossman could do a lot of damage. How's the attack going over here? Is there anything left? 4 Brotherhood of the Spear. That's pretty much all they made it through this carnage. That was a hard fought defense. 90 to 82. Dark Reaper has gone in with check. Chambers and Nafrat over here too. Along with the Shari Stalkers, got to charge them into battle. Hurry up! The heckers, chop chop, got to move it. 91 to 83. Hey look, the ground is spotting Paradum archers out of the ground. You know you can plant her out. Apparently can. Warnsmith Ethel charging into the backs here. They're several archers, but they shouldn't do too well. Shadow Guard doing very well here. The attackers are being chewed up. Where are they going? Why not charge straight into the backs of them? Odd maneuver there. Oh. We got this hill. There we go. Okay, MSQ2 is pulling back. We got some Casimir's Rangers. We got Eastern Crossbowmen here. Okay, we've got Demons of the Desert, Eastern Crossbows. Why is the cannon crew always over here?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Only 7 left. One more volley should do it. Yep, he's gonna do it. Oh no, maybe he's gonna charge in. I think that was a Gondorian general. I think. Champions now throw down to 13. Czech should move forward here and seal off the pass so that the Mithrin's Richard can't charge into the backs of Harad anymore. Only 5,000 frames to go. We've got Pelican Marines here. Yep, Czech and Dark have just got to run it. But Dark's got to get his troops behind Czech. Czech has got to get in front of him. This is not going to end well. There's only 6 left now. That could have been totally avoided. All 7 could still be alive right now. And they just took out 7 of them. Should have stayed behind Czech. Okay, they're running away. Crossbows from Dan coming over. The Harbingers of Casimir over here. Eastern Crossbowmen coming over the ramp. Demons of the Desert also coming over the ramp. Alright, guys, we'll do a small cut here and come back once the final assault begins. Okay, like Simon is summiting the hill. We lost a couple of them just down to the Pelican Marines. And we have some veterans of Oscilia coming in. Like Simon, they ran away. Champions charging in. Don't see the wisdom in this. Yeah, the crossbows still have ammunition. Why are they being brought up with no protection? Okay, they're under fire. Yeah, they're running away. The marksman candle's firing in. Demons of the Desert. Okay, that's who they're firing at.
It is coming.
Oh, nice. Straight from the Pelican Marines. It's 97 to 90 here. Down to 31. Lost 17 there in that strike. MSQ2, I imagine, would have a lot of ammo left over. Like, I didn't see him use a lot of these archers. Demons of the Desert having another crack. Okay, Southern Arch is broken. Okay, so what's their plan here? 15. 11. It's 99 to 90. Down to 3. And the Gandalf switching came from behind. It's over. Alright, so congratulations to MSQ2, Last Shadow and Dirty Dan on their victory. MSQ2 getting 2,496, Last Shadow 2,006, Dirty Dan 2,059. Totalwar got 1298, Chuck Norris 1273, Dark Reaper Death 576, Justin Orc 645. Unfortunately for Just the Walk, the Wanderers on Marauder really destroyed a lot of his elite units there. The Brotherhood of the Sword and Neuro Stormguard copped a ton of damage from the Wanderers on the Marauder for sure. So that was a bit unfortunate for them. Last Shadow definitely used his Javelins and Archers well. MSQ2 also kept Dark Reaper back. Unfortunately for Dark Reaper, a lot of his army broke there. So he really struggled on that side and probably needed a little bit more support from Czech. Because Czech sent a lot of his army over across to help out Total and Justin Orc. And unfortunately that proved fatal in their defeat. But that being said, well done to all players, and before we go, let's have a look at Total's kill count. So Nazgul 274, Olokai 115, not bad I suppose. Sauron's Will 120, 138, not bad. Temple Guard, Bulldogs of Death Tank, 138, Sauron's Will 85 and 120. Temple Guard 140, Temple Executioners 182, and the rest of the Horde are good, I'd say. Thank you to Total War for sending in the replay. Go and check out his channel of course. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.